Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have the third video of the stamp series that I have for this month, kind of showing you how you can use different stamp sets that you would have picked up from By the Well for God. So I have done one using the DIY Christmas garland. I've also done one using the Nutcracker stamp set. And now I'm going to be showing you one that is with the bookshelf add-ons. I am super excited about this one. So you have seen the video, and if you haven't, I'll link it below, where I use the Bible bookshelf. I'll open this up real quick for you. I know most of you have seen it, but so this is the Bible bookshelf stamp set. It's a 6x8 from By the Well for God, and you can see the beautiful shelf here in color. And then in here, we have stickers that coordinate so you can do all of the books of the Bible. So Laura was so amazing in the way she designed this. So she has it broken down so you can kind of do, if you want to, law, history. So the genre of the books, you know, they're grouped by categories. You can just do, I did one specifically for the New Testament because I am finishing up reading the New Testament in a year with Daily Grace Co. So I did a page kind of doing that so I can check off the ones that I have read throughout the year. I'm going to be doing another one for 2025. Wait for that. That's coming soon. But the idea that I gave Lori was it'd be fun if we got an add-on stamp set that kind of has seasonal things so we can do different types of bookshelves. And you guys, it came out better than I thought. I absolutely love this bookshelf add-on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a page doing the bookshelf, and I am going to be focusing on Isaiah chapter 10. So Isaiah chapter 11 verse 10 talks about the root of Jesse, and that whole chapter actually speaks about the righteous reign of the branch. And I don't know about you, but whenever I think of this, I always think of trees. And that may just be me, the way that my brain works. So I thought, how fun would it be to create a Christmas bookshelf and also do it in a Christmas tree type pattern. So that is what I'm going to be working on today. I haven't tried it yet, but what we have is a long bookshelf here in the first bookshelf stamp set, and then on the add-on we have a shorter one, which is going to work great. And then I told you guys last time that when I did this, you could just color it in if you do it on white cardstock. This time I'm going to be paper piecing, I guess you could say, or not really paper piecing. I'll be stamping these out on this wood grain pattern paper. This is an old By the Well for God one that I have in my stash. I like to keep kind of neutral, generic patterns like this, just in case. And so I'm going to be stamping these on here to create my bookshelf. I picked out a couple of die cuts that I can use on my shelf. I have the big verse card for my journaling that I will clip. I also picked up, this is an old City Sidewalks stamp set. I thought this would be cute to add a little garland under my bookshelf. And then I have this sticker set that I thought I could use a couple of these items on my bookshelf as well. I want to have a little bit of stamping, a little bit of die cuts, and give it like different textures. So I'm going to put you on fast forward. That's enough talking. Let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, darlings, I was so excited for this page, and I absolutely love the outcome. But something bad happens while I am filming. My phone dies and I didn't realize, and I think it went into low battery, and because of that my phone tried to save battery and turn off. I don't know, so I am missing some of my film, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have so far. So I am going to go ahead and stamp out with my VersaFine Black Onyx ink onto this wood grain paper. I stamp out 4 shelves, 2 of the long ones and 2 of the short ones. This is me kind of using a Inspire ruler as a stamp block. I do have a long stamp block that I have used for this shelf before, but I can't find it. So I just went with what I had on my stash or what I had on my desk already. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. You'll see that when I cut these out, I'm going to cut 2 of them the same size that is already stamped, and then 2 of them I will actually make shorter. So this is why I'm kind of laying them out here on this We Are Memory Keepers map, because I'm kind of making sure that some of this, and then I kind of like black up the edge. That way I know that it's going in a Christmas tree type sizing. I hope that makes sense. I'm just making one shelf shorter than the next shelf and making sure that that is what's happening here. So again, all you had to do was cut the second shelf a little bit shorter and then add some black to the end, and ta-da, 4 shelves. Okay, there's that. Then I have the scrap piece of paper, and I'm gonna go through my pattern paper that is from this kit, and I didn't see a color that I wanted, so I'm going through some papers in my stash. I love keeping old By the Well for God papers for this. And I end up going with the lighter color one because the blue was a little bit too dark, and I knew that the Christmas tree in my globe would not show up on that dark blue as much. And thinking back now, I could have done it because I actually end up embossing this. And so I have to be honest, right after this is kind of where I lose my footage. But what I'm going to do, and stay tuned for it, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what I did for every other piece for the shelf. I show you all the stamp sets and stencils that I use for this page. And I'm going to walk you through the full kind of the full process, even though my filming kind of cut off. So stay tuned. I will be right with you. Okay, darling, so I have some bad news, but I am going to try to make it up to you guys. So I filmed this whole video, or I thought I was, and halfway during my process, something died and I don't have I guess my phone turned off or what have you, and so I don't have the second half of this process video, and it really sucks because I love it so much. And I thought that I was recording, but I wasn't. But we're not going to dwell on the bad. I am going to take just another approach, and I'm just going to walk you through what I did. In the background here, what I used was okay, now I'm like a little bit off because of everything that happened. In the background, you guys can see like trees. I use my Distress Oxide tea dye with a round contour brush in the background, and I used Deep Forest for the trees, and then for the top half I used Glory. And then what I did was I used the stars from this sheet, which is part of the study bits. These stars over here, some of these are stars and some of these are from Glory, okay? That's the background. You would have seen me stamp out my bookshelf pieces, the actual shelves on my pattern paper, which was like a wood grain pattern paper. So that is good. But then I went ahead and stamped out the little stocking. So this stocking right here, I stamped that out on this paper and then on white cardstock. And I think I have like a piece back here that I can show you. I stamped it out on white cardstock, and then I paper pieced it, and I also colored in some of the pieces, and then I cut it out and then added it here. This right here, you would have seen as well, that is the snow globe, and I stamped that out on this pattern paper, and then this is my first try at that. And then I embossed it with embossing powder Princess Gold and my Versa Mark watermark stamp pad, okay? And so I added that there. So I did some embossing, some paper piecing. This was just a die cut from my stash that I fussy cut and added here. This is a die cut as well. This is a clear sticker from this sheet right here. It was this clear sticker. They also have these cute little figurines in the, let me see where I placed it. They also have it on the stamp set, but I wanted to use a clear sticker because I thought it would be easier because of all of the colors. So here's the little nutcrackers there, a boy and a girl. So I added the clear sticker there because I already had that. Then these three right here are actually, so this is the little candles at the top of here, and then I just used gold, green, and red markers to color those in. This is Noel right here. And then I just use red and green to color that in. And these down here are from my city sidewalks. This was in my stash. And this is this little tree right here. And what I did was I stamped it once, and then I stamped it the second time higher than the first stamp. And then I just added a bottom layer with a black pen. Okay, I also used this star garland right here to add a garland across the top shelf and the bottom shelf. I just used it twice here. And then for my stump, I just cut out another piece of the same paper I used, that wood grain paper. I just cut a piece and then made a little stump and outlined it in black. And that was it. I just like cut a square, added it there. I was going to use my card, this journaling card, to do my journaling, but then I had space right here and I was like, what if I just add my journaling right here, right? My main takeaway. And that's it. I underlined some of the verses over here, added a clear sticker, and that wraps up the page. So I'm so sorry that my camera or phone turned off on me. I don't know what happened, but I do hope that this is still very informative. If I missed any steps or anything that you want to know, please leave me a comment below. I will definitely get to you and tell you how I did that part. And again, I'm sorry, it happens, and we're just gonna roll with the punches. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing, hit the like button and notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And thank you so much for joining me each and every video, darlings. God bless. Bye.